welcome to chemistry class. Today I'm going to show you the method for preparing soluble salt by titration. Okay, as you remember, titration is used to prepare a soluble salt from soluble starting materials. We are going to make sodium nitrate, NaNO3. The two soluble materials that we are going to use are, one is the acid. The acid is the nitric acid, and then the soluble base or the alkali, we are going to use sodium hydroxide. Okay, and for this titration, we are going to use indicator. You can use either phenolphthalein or methyl orange, but I will use phenolphthalein in this experiment. The apparatus needed in this titration, of course, you need a burette. And then later to fill the burette, we need a filter funnel. And then next, we are going to use a pipette and pipette filler to take the acid and conical flask to run the titration here. Next. Now, first thing, get ready with your burette filled with sodium hydroxide. Remember, burette already rinsed a little bit with the solution that we are going to use. And make sure the tap horizontal means closed, vertical means open. So make sure it's in closed position, right? And then you use filter funnel to help you to pour the sodium hydroxide here. Okay, sodium hydroxide, you pour it. Careful. Okay, you handle it with careful, okay? Make sure we will put the initial reading at 0.0 cm cube. Okay, when it's ready, you have to climb it to the return stand, securely here, right? For nitric acid, we use the pipette and pipette filler. So we will use 25 cm cube, 25 milliliter or 25 cm cube. Remember, before it's used, the air must be released. Press A and release air, and then you put it with your pipette, and then press S to draw the liquids up until the 0 mark or the meniscus mark here. And then now we take empty conical flask, put it here, then we just let the liquids to flow and add few drops of indicator. We are using phenolphthalein. Okay, we will titrate this nitric acid with sodium hydroxide until it reaches the end point. Open the tap and let the liquid drip. Adjust the dripping rate. Okay. There. Okay, see the end point is this. Okay. Now we check the volume reading here. The volume reading is 26.5 cm cube, right? So we write down final reading 26.5 cm cube. It means the total volume of NaOH required is 26.5 cm cube to neutralize the nitric acid. Alright? After we got the volume NaOH needed for the reaction, which is 26.5, we will repeat the whole process from the beginning. So burette is already filled with NaOH again, and it is at 0.0 initial reading. And then we use pipette to take the nitric acid again. So I have here 25 cm cube of nitric acid, and we will repeat the titration process without indicator because the indicator will make the salt impure. So directly we add into our nitric acid here. We add it with NaOH 26.5 cm cube. Right, so directly we add. In this process, we don't need to run it like very slowly because we already know the volume. Alright, so we just add from the burette. And we stop at 26.5. Alright, okay, we move this solution, we move it to evaporating dish. Alright, and then we heat up the salt to obtain the crystal. Okay. After all the water evaporated, and we will have to turn off the burner, then we obtain the salt. Okay, here we have the sodium nitrate salt. Okay, pure sodium nitrate salt as white solid. Right? Okay, that's all for today. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.